G'day out there in Twitch land and now in YouTube land as well. Welcome aboard, everybody. Turn that one on. Alicia is ready to rock and roll. Oh, I don't have her listening to me though. Listening on. There we go, Alicia. You're with me. Alright, let's carry on with Dune. So much to do, so much to do. Thank you, Alicia. Cleared for liftoff. What is the aha? It's not the first time that I've heard that. Is that a emoticon that's doing noise? It's damn weird. My inventory looks well under control. It's almost due time. Head out and... Whoa! Well, that's weird. The world is not loaded. There we go. That's better. Yikes. Alright, let's gather some dew. Oh, 50,000 dew. 50,000 milliliters of dew gathered. And I got an achievement for it. Nice. I should check into those achievements actually. I wonder what else there is to do that I haven't been paying an awful lot of attention to. I like achievements. One's cleared.
Someone's here.
Huh?
There we go. My deciliter John is now full. Now's the time. Can I go and get another? I can go and get another load of dew. Premium hydration cargo indeed, Alicia. She's a rare old product out here. And that is my container filled up again. Local Arrakis control says you're cleared for another run. Hydration tanks are running low. T-minus now. Very good. Very good. And speaking of hydration, these guys are still running. No consumables to deposit, but that's alright. We've still got lots of stuff. It's full of filters. Each filter lasts 8 hours. I don't know how fast they are gathering water, but they are gathering water. You got 5.5 filters at 8 hours per filter there, so they should keep gathering for a while. I did a lot of processing metals just recently, so we're down to 50 liters. But I also have a lot of metal of that. Aluminum, duraluminum, aluminium, duraluminum, yeah. I'm comfortable and happy and confident in aluminium instead of aluminum, but I don't think it works quite so well once we go to dura-aluminium. Duralum is way better than dura-aluminium. Dura-aluminium? I don't know. Okay, let's go and do some jobs. I could try this again. The Jackal's Alley is in Arrakis. Arrakeen. But one of these things where there's only one instance per world, not per server, per world, and it's always full. I can never get in, so it seems like a waste of time to try. What do we got here? The Trooper Advanced. This is Trooper Advanced. No, it's not. There we go, Trooper Advanced. Deploy Assault Seekers. Create attractor fields. Deploy gravity fields. Get medicine from the Sook Doctor. Deliver medicine to Kara. Didn't I do that already? So that means that the problem there is that is trooper skills. So to get to the next level of trooper training, it wants me to use the skills. Only I don't have most of the trooper skills, and I don't want most of the trooper skills. In fact, I did have them, and then I just respec'd so that I could have just the pieces of this that I want. Which is the field maintenance, the gunsmith, and the range damage, and the sugar wire claw. That's really all I want out of here. But it wants me to use explosive grenades and gravity fields and anti-gravity fields and collapse grenades. Assault Seeker, that was that one it wanted me to do. But that's going to require 4 skill points just to unlock that. Grr. I had it, and I never used it, and now I need it for the mission. But that's okay. I don't really need that mission. I should go see the Bene Gesserit girl again. She's in Harko. Yeah, let's go flying and check things out. I got 2 fuel canisters in my pocket. I don't have any. Ready to chase down sandflies or wrangle carrier pilots? Alicia, did you say sandflies because... Who's talking to me from that computer? Uh-huh. They keep saying, uh-huh. It must be an emoji of some kind, but... That is weird. It is very, very weird, and it's something me. It's weirding me out. That's what it's doing. Sandflies are actually a faction in the game. I don't know if you knew that or whether you were just talking about, like, sandflies because it's the desert and there's sand. Oh, that's weird. Why are those being sent by me and not by the bot? There we go. That should help that. Okay, so I gotta go to Arakeen to try and get the Jackal. And we gotta go to Harco to see if I can move my Bene Gesserit training along. Some of the architecture in the game looks like super impressive, and it's all stuff that we could build to a degree. Not sure what that is made out of there, for example. But most of the stuff, well, maybe not most of the stuff. A lot of the stuff that we see around in the architecture, and maybe the main hubs, Arakeen and Harco are bad examples. Harco Village are bad examples. But the stuff we see out in the Haga Basin, the other faction, the other buildings that we can find there, appear to be all made out of the same stuff that we can make, the same construction buildables that we can get hold of. But they're sprawling and messy, and like, I don't know why you would make them. Like, they're cool, but hey, Crow, welcome in. They're cool, but like, they're so like inefficient. If you want to like have a working house, can we get in here? Come on. Oh, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. Oh, got no weapons.
It wanders beyond the walls of the city, and I ask it, is it lost? It says it wants the jackal, but I am the wolf, and the jackal does not speak to strangers unless I ask it, is it kindred? Does it know the word?
Well, that's freaking weird.
Oh, it is honest, yes. No tricks, boring, but a wolf likes to play. I ask it, is it clever enough to guess the word? To look, to search, to follow are answers to this test, but none of them quite capture the
look, to
essence
search, to
of the
follow.
quest. The meek, the weak, the freak, all similar in sound, but none of them. Oh, it is clever.
Synonyms and antonyms. Okay, we can work
And
that
now
out. That's
it
not hard.
knows the word. If it finds the other words, then the jackal will speak. I tell it, farewell.
Okay, so we're gonna have word game puzzles. She raises her hands to her mouth, let you know she cannot speak. She points down the alleyway. I need to find the words so the jackal will speak to me. Beggar nods, then gestures to her feet. As you watch, she lifts her foot above a pile of sand, then stomps it down, leaving an imprint. Footprint? Is that your word? Yes. Thank you for your help. Seek footprint.
Welcome, stranger. It is unusual to see new faces down here in the back alleys of Arakeen. How can I help you?
You seem more normal.
Yes, well, Felicity and I have been through a lot together, but we still try to maintain the common courtesy of civilization.
Who is Felicity? That's going to be his imaginary friend. Just so that we don't think he's too normal.
Why, my
There you
partner,
go.
of course. Say hello, Felicity. I must... Well, aren't you delightful?
Wouldn't want to be too normal.
Most people refuse to say hello to Felicity, or even acknowledge her existence. Now, how can we help you? The jackal? I do know somebody around here by that name, but he won't speak to anybody who doesn't know the words.
Tell me your word?
My word?
Only Felicity knows the word.
No,
And she's the quiet
only
type.
Felicity knows the word. And as I mentioned, she is the quiet type. Felicity already likes you. So, she told me to tell you that the word is part of an old religious riddle of the Fremen.
Does Felicity know?
Yes.
Oh, she was there in the siege when the Sardaukar came.
siege when the
Fire,
Sardaukar came.
blood.
Lasguns, fire, blood, she remembers it all. I remember too. It is where I
I
found
bet it
her.
is, Chief. Oops.
We used Felicity was my wife, and shared her time between Arakeen and her siege, until the Sardaukar came. She was guarding the children when they killed her. And now she lives here. In my mind. It's not wrong to be a little insane if it lets you keep the one you love. Is it?
No, sir, it's not.
Thank you, stranger. The word you are looking for is worm. Speak to the others and learn their words. Then the jackal will speak.
Seek footprint worm. Seek worm footprints? I think that's as far as it goes this way. Is there only 3 of them? She said I should go further this way. Down here, maybe? Here is the
Any
jackal.
coins, friend? The blind are usually cast into the desert, but I can live if you are merciful and generous. Then speak the words, friend. What are you looking for? Yes, the words at last. Do you know their significance? Fremen would speak them on their Hajj in search of their Ummah, their personal revelation. And you
I wonder how
are
closely
closing
tied
in on your
Frank Herbert
Ummah,
was to Islam.
which brings about the end of my vigil. So, you are here to kill me. Do you know why? Yes, I knew it would be Fenring. He never stopped hunting for us after Carthage. He never truly believed he had succeeded. Those words used to ring in my mind as well. A compulsion. But for the others like me, the compulsion was
Tell me about
broken.
the broken compulsion.
It drove us mad. My brother became mad with endless hunger. My
Glutton.
sister sought solace in religious
The paranoid.
fervor. The youngest of us was overcome with
I don't remember what
greed.
that one was called, but
And
there we go.
one by one, you have hunted them down
Oh, the
and
water
killed them. Until at
person,
last,
collector.
there is only me. Blind and lost. A madman surrounded by the mad. You have eyes, yet you see less than a blind man. The Bene Gesserit care nothing for us. Busy with their plot to wed Atreides to Harkonnen. Who indeed? Who plucked us from our berths on the prison ship and compelled us to find the Fremen? I know only one thing. Count Fenring knows. And that is why you must kill me. You are so close to your answers. My brothers and sisters are dead. Finish the job and claim your answers.
It's a little cold-blooded at this point.
You must. We've all lost our way. You can complete the mission, but not if Fenring kills you first. Do what you were sent here to do. As I said, friend, We were designed to be controlled.
Yeah, I don't really know. Oh, wait, he's... So, he's got a V with a line on it, on his cheek there. The others all only had the V. Kind of surprises me that Shigawa can choke a guy and not just cut his head off. See, he's just got a V. But when he fired the compulsion on me,
finally managed to slip away. Can you come to Arakin? Meet me at the tea house. Bring the ENG decoder and let's see what this mysterious film contains.
yes indeed, every state.
Hurry up. Hurry up, they'll notice I'm gone soon.
I'm still being compelled, and I'm not... at all happy about this. I'm glad I got in. I don't understand why that stayed locked up for so long. How long was that? 15, 20 minutes? Where did I see my... There, 3. I do have level 3 Atreides. I might be able to get some more faction vendor stuff. Yeah, here. That'd be cool. Who are you?
Move along. Don't slow the foot traffic. Ah, thank you. My sartorial inclinations have been difficult to satisfy so far from the core or Regency worlds. I'm afraid the great ateliers of Corinth do not consider the frontiers of Arrakis when allocating stock, but I do my best. I'm the guy telling you to keep moving, so keep moving. I am the sheriff of Arakin.
Cool.
And while House Atreides is nominally in command of the city, I am appointed by the Emperor to represent his rule in the adjacent sectors. I have authority anywhere the sun shines on Arrakis, but my specific beat is Arakin and its environs. Let's just say my command in the Atreides thank you. My I'm afraid the great ateliers of Is that right? So am I. What do you know about them? Then why are you bothering me again? Is that right? Because it's my job to hunt them down. I don't like it, but it's not my place to question the Emperor. More than I care to talk about. They are my kin. I take no shame in declaring that, but I cannot excuse what they did. That attack I lay at the feet of one Fremen in particular. He and I know each other well, and there will be a day of reckoning. Believe that.
Alright, dude. Yes, imperial politics are, well, they're a huge part of how and why Dune, by the story of Dune, the story of Arrakis, the story of the universe of Dune, happens and exists, and I am glad that the devs.
Yes, yes. It is I, Heldebor Desio. In what is it you
have
offer
made
the
that
great
like a big
house of
part of the
Verota?
game.
I suppose a prop.
That dude's Sadaka. And not just Cho mercenary Sadaka, but actual Sadaka. Oh wait, I could have got up that way. Should go down there and check that out later. I'm not sure what's down there. Who is here this week? Fucking dude.
Salutations. What business do you have with House Motelli? House Motelli is known as...
Wait, it's further up. There we go. Where? Oh wait, it's in the bar. Been there.
Hello again.
Good evening, Arizona. This is your host, Kadeem Al-Miraj, broadcasting live from the heart of the desert, where spice flows, politics war.
There we go, TheJuspar. That's what we're
It's you again.
This is the spice mine.
Come to share your secrets this time.
That's the spice mine. Okay. This is where I need to go, which is
Hello. May I help? I am the assistant manager of the Salusan Bull. As such, I have many duties, but I mostly handle security operation and perform also as the wine steward.
the bouncer and the wine
Not
steward.
such a strange story. Boy grows up in a vineyard, boy got to fight in off-world wars, and finally boy follows his liege to a desert hell.
It's a tale of the oldest
A
time.
tale as old as... See. I served the Duke in the liberation of Ix and the raid on Gidi Prime before my time in the Iraqis campaign. The War Master, Gunny Halleck, he led us on a raid against the Baron's secret off-book spice hoard. That one hurt the Baron where it hurt the most. The bottom line. And we all know how. But the best part was that the Baron could not go crying to the Emperor because his spice hoard was illegal. Very well. None are barred from here. As long as you know your place.
was right there and then she disappeared.
You're here. I had hoped, but never mind. Arrakis is almost as full of abandoned hope as it is sand.
Making new friends, Aristay?
Oh, look. The famous outlaw Zantara the Lion. He enters stage right, cloak swirling, his eyes filled with savage menace. As for friends, well,
Indeed.
old ones no longer answer.
Talk
New
of
ones must be
Gurney
found.
Halleck and Duncan, Idaho, and
I'm sorry, Aristay.
Puffer Huat.
There
How do
are
you, how do
Wars
you
to
say his
fight,
name?
cities to destroy, Sardaukar to kill.
People to save.
This is Zantara the Lion,
Like this
who
one.
has been guiding me.
When I pulled you from that prison ship, I couldn't help but recall an old Fremen prophecy Aristay
Yeah.
had uncovered. Twin comets in the sky.
I remember. I dreamed of you. Birthed in fire. Twin comets in the sky. The seer of lies.
The seer of lies. But there was no comet, Aristay. Just the burning wreck of an Imperial prison transport flaming across the sky after my rocket hit it.
And there is no way that could be interpreted differently.
I know of...
Peace. We're not here to discuss my dreams. We're here to decode this.
Where did you get that?
We pulled it out of an abandoned siege. Our mutual friend here got us past the security.
You've got more than a few hidden talents and secrets. So what's on it?
Ixian decoder with...
I know what it is. As much as I may try, I haven't entirely forgotten my past, Aristay. Just buried
So
it.
you're not Fremen.
What's on the film?
Let's find out.
I have pursued my mission to find the Fremen through to its logical conclusion. I have earned their trust, no doubt helped in part by the prophecies which have been sown amongst them. It took all of my mentat faculties to draw this conclusion, but I see the signs of the Bene
Missionara
Gesserit
Protectiva.
and the Missionara Protectiva seeded amongst the Fremen. It is clear that a manipulator of religions has been at work here. They refer to me as Lisan
What?
al-Gaib, a voice from the outer world. I confess, what began as an infiltration quickly became admiration, and now obligation. They're a harsh people, shaped by their oppression and persecution, most recently by the Emperor and his Sardaukar legions. I can unite them, help them to achieve the dream that kinds began, but it requires a leap of faith. I must drink the water of life.
So this is a mentat?
I must become their Mahdi.
You're gonna become the
Before
Mahdi?
I take that step, I have
Nah, you won't
unfinished
survive.
business. I've come to believe that my original mission to find the Fremen was actually to find a particular Fremen. I have my suspicions as to why, but to confirm them, I am forced to track down those who set me loose on this world in the first place. And I believe I have found them. Beneath old Carthag. Despite the destruction, something lingers beneath the city.
Uh-oh.
On this film are the coordinates of the location where I believe I will
What's
find
that dude
my
in the background
answers.
doing?
If you are searching for the same answers, you must follow me there. This is my secret name, spoken only in troop and siege. Al-Naim. In Jacobsa, it means the sleeper.
Did you know him? He was wearing Fremen garb.
I know of him, but we have never met. Stilgar asked me to search for him.
I assume he's
after
not someone
he
from the
disappeared.
law because
You seem to be connected to all of this.
Lisan
You
al-Gaib,
need to
Paul
come with
was
me to Old
Lisan
Carthag.
al-Gaib.
Perhaps
Actually,
there we can find him.
Harkonnen.
yeah, I ran into him already.
Where?
I saw him watching us from the corner.
You saw who?
Fade
How does
Ralpha
Fade Ralpha
Harkonnen.
just walk in
Your
here?
betrothed. Yeah. Not even he would be brazen enough to risk himself in Atreides territory.
Yeah, totally was.
You're here.
Not for long. If he recognized me, the Sardaukar will be coming. Aristay, send me the coordinates from the recording. I need some time to prepare. Keep an eye out in Harko village. Noctua will lead you to me.
I'm coming as well.
You know you can't, and you know why. As an honored daughter of House Atreides, you are too valuable to risk on a trip into Harkonnen territory.
You sound like my father.
Never let your whims interfere with your duty.
And now you sound like my mother. You're right. Now get going before the Sardaukar round you up. You too. You wouldn't survive a face-to-face meeting with Count Hazimir Fenring.
Funny you should say that. You're right, though, I wouldn't, because I've got this compulsion that I can't control, override, push past.
Wait, what was that? Tell me later. Get
Yeah,
going.
this guy here in the foreground is somewhat of a problem. You. Who are you? What are you doing? And where did Feyd-Rautha go? Search for answers. Find the location of the coordinates from the decrypted message. Deadly intelligence. We will do that one. I think I'm already on that one, actually. Deep desert stuff. Not too worried about that. Graveyard. We'll get to that one. This is the other thing that I could be doing. Would be the wall in the valley. I haven't finished the eastern and western shield wall stuff. I could just tag them. I don't need to go. Let's go and hit all the points. Let's go and do all the points in the eastern and western shield walls. In fact, let's make sure that all the maps are done. If only Duncan could handle lost luggage. I'm sure Duncan can handle lost luggage. It probably wouldn't be any good when it was done, though. As well as Sardaukar. Yes. As, faction. I've got no cash.
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking, as always, the war is a blessing because but also a curse because I know. Die in the mines digging blue obsidian, or on some hell world in a war for some nobles neither you nor anyone you know has ever met. You'd be surprised. Of course, you've heard tale of the old testing stick. I know there's a good few. Finn's got a secret map. Excellent.
Oh, you're not the water seller. Buying anything off you, but you don't have anything useful there. I don't have any money in my pocket. Lots of money.
Welcome back.
None of that is faction stuff. This is interesting, though. This is the only place you can get these. The military power regulators and the hydraulic pistons, you have to either loot them off faction troops or buy them there. I really would like to know where I can go and kill some Harkonnens. No credits at all, but all grit. Yeah, I stash all my credits under the mattress, so they're all at home. And there's quite a lot of them. The mattress is a little bumpy at the moment. You're the Emperor's favorite.
How's it? You're back for more, eh?
Weapons items and miscellaneous components. Alright, so that's Arakeen done. The vendor must not be here. Maybe it's at the village. What's that called? The Helios Gate? Something like that. A quick trip to Harko village and oh, look, there's the ruins of old Carthage. Interesting. So that was what just came up in that conversation there. Reference to Stilgar was cool. There's one bulb up above me here, which didn't connect to the Wi-Fi properly. It's not smart. It's just white, and it's of course bright white. It overrides the blue bulbs that are up there. I don't have my blackout curtains over here anymore, and I don't have the shades that I put over the light that I've got for side lighting here. So I've got this really harsh light on my face. I'm not feeling happy about the lighting and imagery in here. Anyway, how to choose fighter. You will achieve house trooper level someday. In fact, maybe the task of eliminating the mastermind behind the Sandflies nonsense. Under interrogation, most Sandflies claim the organization has no leaders, which is clearly just anarchist propaganda. I believe a man who styles himself as the Red Scorpion pulls most, if not all, the strings in movement. Let's see if we can find and eliminate the Red Scorpion. There is an Imperial testing station up on the shared wall that is a reported hotbed of Sandfly activity. Start your search there. Sounds good. Oh, look at that. Ah, it's all heavies. Boring. That's Grouchy. Grouchy's a real person. What was I coming for here? Bene Gesserit. Oh, look at all these textures waiting to load in. Naked person? Naked person? You're not really just naked, you're worse than naked. You're like soulless.
Remember the sacrifices made to secure our way of life.
Right, have you got anything else for me?
You're back. Yes, you have shown unexpected aptitude. If only you had been trained from pre-adolescence, the system. Thus far, you have learned to control your body and mind. Now, you must use them in concert to see. With your muscle training, you will detect the slight shift in air pressure to know a nearby door has opened. With the foot working together, your heightened senses allow you to see the unseeable and know the unknowable. Now, focus. Very good. Your third eye has opened, and with it, a new world opens as well. Continue training and you will be a formidable presence. But for now, take your leave while I examine Kind's lexicon. Do what you must to discover who has issued the contract against me and report back.
Alright. So that was 2 contracts that made progress just there.
Only House Harkonnen possesses the strength and the foresight to safeguard our prosperity. Obey
I don't have anything at any of these other ones at the moment, right? Nothing in the bar.
guide us to glory.
The light's a bit rough, but your third eye is wide open. Exactly. Exactly. My third eye is blind by the light. Third eye blind, blinded by the light. Revved up like a deuce, another runner. Wonder if there's a way to sell the Solido, whatever the architecture plan things, outside of your server or world, outside of your, excuse me, world. You can sell them outside of your server because you sell them in Arrakeen, and that is a shared space for all servers in the world. There might be enough side light just because these curtains aren't blackout. Hey Google, turn the camera lamp off. No. Hey Google, turn the camera lamp on. Hey Google, turn the camera lamp on. I used to have half the it's a big strip LED. I used to have half of it covered up, and then I had a piece of white fabric over it as well to tamp down the light a little bit. Okay, I've got everything from the Rift. Got everything from Al-Shah. Got everything from Algar. I'm missing one. One intelligence point from Al-Janud. It's a little weird. Okay, but that's okay. We can work with that. I don't have one of the testing stations, and I'm missing... Oh, 3... 1 testing station, 3 outposts, and 3 total points. So there's the testing station I don't have. Outposts, 1, 2, 3. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing testing station. I have anything in my pocket. Well, I had a little bit of cash in my pocket. Okay. We're marking off map locations here. Which should get me through. This would be the Eastern Shield Wall that I'm headed towards, sorry, the Imperial Testing Station 142 that I'm headed towards right now, actually. contract checked off gets you closer to happy hour. Indeed. I need to hit more caves as well. I've been skipping caves because they're not very important, but I found that I had run out of one of the ingredients for making medical packs. So that's not good. I've got to hit more caves. Which I did all the time in the early game, but haven't for a while now. That's testing station 142. Don't see any people down here.
Someone here.
Until I do. Testing stations have been down, but this is the first one I've seen with a doorway like this. The only way down is to jump? Conveniently, I cleared the way here already. Indeed, hoard everything. That is my general philosophy on Arrakis. This is more like an entry to a... Yeah, and there's a Solido, or whatever they're called. This is the expected entrance.
Hasselcell, Director of Desert Testing Station number 142. The mission of Station 142 is to explore this planet. We are further responsible for running extensive mineral surveys intended to
Mineral surveys is their jam.
This location was selected as being not only ideal for deep seismic flows, but also because it rests on several rich mineral deposits.
Makes sense why there's two huge copper nodes sitting right at the entrance here.
Thereby avoiding the high
Nobody's got any loot worth taking off their bodies.
My friends, had enough of the toil and hazards of spice harvesting? Tired of grinding your fingers to the bone so the nobles may feast while your family starves? Isn't it time some of that hard-won wealth is returned to you and yours? The Sandflies are a brotherhood of honest and loyal Dunemen like you, who are simply sick and tired of breaking our backs for the wealthy, while our loved ones suffer and die.
Who's there?
Join us and help to share the spoils of Dune amongst those who risk their lives to harvest it. Dunemen, be a force for change. Join the Sandflies today. In the name of the people!
So this is unlocked. What did I unlock there with that? Something should have been unlocked. I've got no points. Insufficient skill points. I can use the Litany Against Fear. I just need to get more skill points to do it. I also have been avoiding the spice because the spice is addictive, and yes, it gives you some buffs, but there's a downside crash every time you use it, and then it is addictive on top of that. Problem there.
We see you.
just simple testing station stuff. So the old Imperial miscellaneous components.
Reveal yourself.
We had a good thing going here, but you pushed it too far. You started to believe your own speeches. I thought you were smarter than that. Well, I was in Harko yesterday, and I overheard a pair of Harkonnen officers talking about the movement.
Thanks, Alicia.
And mentioning the Red Scorpion. Not the sand flies, but the Red Scorpion specifically. I know you like the attention, and now you're going to reap what you sow. If you're lucky, the house troopers will find you before the horde of Solari-hungry mercenaries. Me, I'm going back to the smugglers. Good luck, Red Scorpion.
What do we got here? Wasn't quite as delicious as I was hoping it was going to be, but not bad, not bad.
With the acquisition of those schematics, we should be able to begin full-scale fabrication of both Atreides and Harkonnen weaponry. How fitting that their own designs will be turned against them. Of course, the acquisition of enough scrap or raw materials needed to produce sufficient weapons would risk drawing unwanted attention. Fortunately, the caves below are proving a rich source of most of the mineral resources required. In that, we see the superior planning of our great leader. With the Red Scorpion's guidance, we will soon have the heavy weapons and fighting vehicles we need to start the revolution in earnest. In the name of the people.
Windows broken. No. Gonna have to go the long way around. Heavy gunner around here somewhere. Not a heavy, but there was another one. Of course there was another one. Oh, this looks like a room that should have people in it. Nope, there aren't any people in it. Not that I'm not seeing them, they're not here. There's nothing to loot either. No people, no loot. That is unexpected enough that it's triggering my spidey senses.
Our time is near. And while the Harkonnen and Atreides enjoy the privileges of Canley to indulge their ancient feuds, workers die in the fields, gathering the very wealth that supports them. Without us, they are nothing. They are few, we are legion. We are the people. And in the name of the people, I say it's time they take warning. It is time they learn this is Arrakis. Anything that you tread upon can be lethal. When a scorpion is ground beneath a heel, it strikes back, and its sting is deadly. Soon we will have the strength to show them. Soon we will have the strength to strike, and strike we will.
Listing station.
In the
There's a lot
name of
more
the Red
going on here than most of them.
In the name of the Sandflies, and in the name of the people.
Yeah, something big waiting in the next corridor. Or there's nobody in there because they're going to be there when I come back later. They're not there in the first instance. They are there to spawn on the trip out. I heard you.
Let's go.
They above and behind me? didn't blow himself up. Left-hand wall, left-hand wall. Gotta be consistent. There is definitely a good amount of ore to be had down here, a lot of copper. I don't disagree with you there, sir. I'm not going to let you throw a grenade at me. Hi. Flamer out there somewhere. There. That is everyone that I saw. One you don't see that gets you though. That's not true. It's not the one you don't see that gets you. It's the one that has two friends that gets you. That one there. Ones that back you into a corner and have two of them hitting you at the same time. Those ones get you. Because your shield goes down and your stamina goes down and it's just bam, 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 and then you're toast. I have certainly died a few times. I love it, actually, frankly. I think it's excellent how there's a couple of them.
I see someone. Who's there?
The fight becomes exponentially more difficult with more people. One-on-one, just about anything's easy, like bosses, whatever, one-on-one. But add in multiple opponents, and the degree of difficulty goes up significantly and quickly. Copper, and more copper to be had down here. Is there anything there? That is a landing pad. Presumably that can open, but it's not currently open. Is a walkway up there? Walkway's perhaps the wrong word. Never been in a testing facility this big. It's wild. Oh, I see. Took a few hits, but poison gets them in the end. We had one more swords person up here, and they took a few hits as well, but they were still alive. Woot woot! Take that, sandflies. Your message was too spicy, it was moderated. Your message was moderated, Alicia. I don't even see it. I don't even see it in the auto mod queue. Spicy Alicia. Turbulence in chat, all clear on deck. Good. You got that handled. Thank you, Alicia. You do a fantastic job. So there's the ID badge to let me out. I'm going to have to come back down here later on, because that was a quest chest that gave me no quest item. What have I done? Got no quests in this vicinity. But I am after the red scorpion.
It's all gone bad. How did I not see this coming? I should have kept it small. Worked in the shadows. Tanks, doctors, what was I thinking? Of course that was going to draw attention.
Where's the boss?
Now it's just like the Duke's household all over again. I wanted to rise too far. Too fast. And wouldn't my old comrades like to get a hold of Turgenhauer again? I'd be better off left to the tender mercies of the Harkonnen. Look, I'll find a way out of this. I mean, I always do. Maybe I can sell them out. Yeah. Make them think Norin is the man they're after. He's the kind of fool who'd happily die in my place if he thought it would help the cause. Yes. Yeah, that might work. I'm gonna have to work fast, though.
So this should be a shortcut to the top now. Which must mean just a lot of stairs. I haven't seen the boss chest. Aha! There is the boss chest. That's what I was looking for. take us back to... I don't know where this will take us back to, actually. This... So the Solido of the lead scientist, that would be where we'd normally come out, but that was well down into the... Yep, there it is. That's exactly where we've come out. Okay. Now, which way is up?
Greetings from Hasselsurf, Director of Desert Testing Station number 142. The mission of Station 1.
So I recently learned about the Red Scorpion. And he is going to be on my list of targets, but apparently not quite there and not quite yet. I can't put my thopter down here and just fly out. Come on. Come on. It's ideal. God, I had that one equipped. Just missed it. Just missed the good dew harvesting time. So, it is at least harvestable. Worst dew harvesting time, and now it's not harvestable at all. Worst dew harvesting time. So my inventory is close to full. I've got to go and empty off before I go and hit these other locations, because otherwise I won't be able to get any stuff from them. See if I can make it all the way home on a single glide. Can do it this way. Can't do it coming back the other way. So. At 170 kilometers an hour, we shouldn't be losing too much altitude in this glide. Lead off a little bit of that speed and lose even less altitude. Look at that. Going great. Going great. Should be my base right there. Yeah. Between the spires. Perfect landing to boot. Alright, let's unload some of this gear that I just gathered up and 3 full suspend, 3, oh, planar suspensor belt. I think a planar suspensor belt. Whoa. Good for them. They claimed one. Ah. Planar suspensor belts are the thing that I have in my pocket. That we've already claimed, so we can't do anything with it. I knew it was one of the things had come up with it. We got to 68,000, and the Harkonnen got to 70,000 first. We were two guns short of claiming that. It was very close to one. One would have put us at, 69,934. 69,934. We needed one more. Or a little bit of control point holding. Well done them, unfortunately. I did get my 50 plasteel composite blade parts though, so that's good. Actually, I don't think I claimed them. I've been out there killing sandflies, so that's going well. Nobody's delivering Regis Mauler pistols. There are only 3 points available in the deep desert, and Harkonnens have all 3 of those. I didn't get anything from the planar response belts. No worries. Should I stash these? Should I stash these? Nah. Could maybe stash a whole bunch of stuff every time you find them rather than breaking them down. So that you had them to hand in if they ever come up in a Landsrad like request. I don't know what the right word is for task delivery. Yeah, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, you could hold on to them, but then you'd end up stashing like so much stuff. You'd have to have so much storage for all the stuff. What's in my pocket? Cash. Just cash. I'll drop the cash off. Nothing says survival, Arrakis survival quite like squeezing water from blood. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, I'm drawing blood from my dead enemies. I'm collecting a couple of them to put into the still. This thing here has got a body in it. It's trying to extract all of the water out of that. This thing here turns blood into water, and sort of separates out the water from that. Okay, we've got fuel, we've got water. ammunition, everything's in good enough repair. That adept rapier is getting to the point where it probably needs to be replaced. Or maybe I'll just hang on to it through one more repair before we replace it. Alright, so that testing station took a long time, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go back. And that is frustrating a little bit. I thought I was at the point where I had that. But apparently I was not ready for the Red Scorpion questline yet. The outposts should be more straightforward, however. Smaller, anyway. That's a guild buddies. That's the guild house there. That's a guild buddies house. They have their Twitch drop buildables. I, for whatever reason, do not. I don't know what it is, what I've done wrong there, but I do not have my my claimed rewards from the Twitch drop. It's connected to my account, which is connected to my Dune account, my Funcom account, and it says that it's claimed, but it does not show up in my game at all. Alright, see what we got here. There's one. So it's not completely empty. It's a little weird. Got what I had attached to that hotkey there, and just about got myself into trouble. I was trying to climb up a wall and I instead did a kung fu move. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I lost control of my body. Cool looking chest. Turbulence happened. It sure did. I was trying to fly one way and bounced off the wall and had no control anymore. Well, the upside is that I've completely cleared out this place, apparently. There's nobody left to have to...
Fire in the hole!
Shouldn't have opened my mouth. Dark. There's the intelligence points. That's the indication that we've done a pretty good job of clearing the zone. Reveal yourself. No.
Who's that?
Where are you? That's those two. Is there a chest up here? It's a fresh run. Got to get the blood. That Mark 4, Tier 4, whatever you want to call it, blood extraction device is crazy. And it gets 4.2 liters of blood from each enemy. Alright, that's this location done. Intel points might boost your interrogation game. Those are what are used to unlock the schematics in so all your craftable stuff. I'm sitting on 758, which seems like a lot, but most of the schematics that I've got left to do are 20 and 40 points each. But oh, look, and there's the 60-point ones as well. But this is it. Those are all of the schematics that are left to get in the game. My schematic game has been pretty good, partly because I consider the map points like content that I want to do, and a lot of people aren't going there unless they need them. I do them just because they're on the map. And checked off. Which is kind of why Witcher was so rough for me, because there is so much on the map. It was too much. It was too much, and because of my need to check everything off, that became quite a lot for little old me. Do like the place everything into this chest which matches something else that's already in the chest button. That is a good button. Games should have that button. It makes not so much inventory management easier, but just the process of unloading after a run with so many different things. I've already sorted the boxes. I just want to put all the stuff into the boxes as per my sorting arrangement. Oh yeah. 500,000 Solari sitting in there. I should take some of that over to, well, not the Quartermaster, but just up the hill from the Quartermaster. Hellius Gate. I should be able to get a some additional house faction craftable reward things there now, so I'll give that a shot. But I will give that a shot some other time. Tonight I'm going to call it. Here we are. It is 9:15, and that is going to do it for me here today. That'll be me for the week as well. Maybe. Might be on Thursday, might be on Sunday. I will be back next Monday. So I will see you all then. In the meantime, please don't forget to hug your loved ones and stay curious.